Game 1 here at Smashing Grounds 41. You love to see it, guys. This is a pretty tight round 1. It says round 2, but like round 1, I think we only have like one entrance in hypothetical round.
I'm going to call it round 2 so you know where to look.
Right,
you know?
right. That's the way to do it. Here we go, guys. Game 1. Starting on Smashville, as I said. Arca, I feel like, is going to have a tough time getting in on Snake, but I feel like when he does, he'll be able to do stuff like this because Snake is also a relatively heavy character. So when he gets those combos going, they're going to continue like that. That's 42% to start it off, guys. Throwing out a couple of those up airs. Going to use that just as like anti-air, basically. I like that idea. That's kind of cool. But this is exactly what he wants to do. Exactly what he wants to do. Set up those walls with the projectiles. And not let Arca in. And Arca's going to stage spike him. Oh, my goodness. And just when you thought it was all consistent in that first stock, Arca was able to kind of steal it away. Livin almost died at what? There's the air dodge. Up B, gets back to the stage. Ties it up 2 stocks apiece. Here we go. Comes the air strings from Arca. The problem is that Snake is such great coverage as well that all this like extra button hitting. It's gonna be for damage, but not for kills. Solid tornado. I'm actually liking the anti-air stuff from Arca right now. Using tornadoes off stage with all those extra jumps gives him the ability to kind of work his way around all of Snake's projectiles. Now, consistent failure down to his last stock. Arca sitting at a pretty decent 57. It's kind of tough because I feel like they started on a relatively smaller stage with... no, they definitely started on a smaller stage with Smashville. So I wonder if just like it doesn't give consistent failure the space he needs. Oh my, he's going to just try to rip it with that side B. Yikes. Seems like Arca just did a great job adapting after that just kind of learned what consistent failure needs to do. Say he's going to get up tilted though. Big grab. Oh, but he's nope, barely. Wow. 1 up tilt. Make it 2. Off of that whiffed up B. And right now, consistent failure. Kind of come back, try to read the roll. And this is the one problem with Arca. This is the problem. Meta Knight can't find that kill right now. He did all that damage. Oh, like great pressure for consistent failure. Staying calm right now, but Arca's gonna take it with the neutral air. Very good game 1 here, guys. Came down to the wire. Both players kind of looked really strong in certain points. But Arca's going to take game 1 here.
Is this fine, PS2? Or, okay.
Yeah, no, it's PS2. I know they always switch it.
Yeah, alright.
If they were discussing music. Just like an OCD thing for me, but like, you know, like right now they have like the headsets on, which are great that we are given those. But consistent failure's got the mic down. Like, who are you talking to? You ain't talking to nobody.
You gotta be sitting comfortable.
That's right. That's
right. He's got the headset on and he's got a mic.
He's got the mic down. It's like he needs to know that he's in that, you know, in that mindset. Are we gonna do a double switch? No way. Okay, just Arca is gonna switch over to the Fox. I don't think he needed to. Or maybe he saw enough that he's like, I gotta switch. Or maybe the stage. A lot of things here. We'll see what Arca's Fox can do against consistent failure. So right now it's doing pretty well. Wow, nair to dash attack? That was kind of slick. The booty scoot. He's gonna be able to do that against underneath all of Fox's lasers. So unless he's high, that's gonna be kind of like a good counter to that. None of that extra damage. And that's what he's gonna do. He wants that reflector against all that snake projectiles. I was afraid he was almost going to get pineappled there. Can he get pineappled? PS2? I feel like he can. He can. Can't he?
Only a SpongeBob is there.
That's right. Dude, let's get that SpongeBob Battle Royale Battle for Bikini Bottom fighting game. Let's get that TO. That should have been Side Splitters.
Side Splitters. We got November Side Splitters coming up.
There we go.
Put
Perfect. There you go. Let's get I'll be the only entrant. My Patrick Star is too nice.
Just like I'm the only entrant for Power Rangers.
Were you? Law, those lamos. I should have entered. We would have had a 1st to 11.
I freaking love Power Rangers.
Who do you play?
So I get Pink Ranger,
Okay.
Yellow Ranger, and Red Ranger.
Because there's 3 teams of 3, right?
Yeah,
That's a
three
good
on
team.
three. Sometimes I'll put Goldar on my team.
Just feeling, yeah.
Or even the Magna Sentry. They're nice.
Yeah, okay, okay. And Arca's going to lose his first stock there, but they kind of traded in that situation. So right now, I mean, this is a failure at a lead, but not a safe lead. Obviously wants to put on that extra credit right now. I also don't mind, now that I think about it more, I don't mind the switch from Arca because now like he's got this game to work with. He's got a game to work with is what I'm saying. And now that extra credit has been done. Parries the up smash. Very smart from consistent failure. The up air is going to finally take that first stock.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really understanding why Arca went for the switch, but you're right. You know, if he's given a game, maybe he sees this as an early practice.
Either practice or like he just wants to kind of get not like cute with it. Maybe he saw something in that first game that made him be scared of the Meta Knight, even though he got the win. You know what I mean? I mean, he feels like I know a better way to counter Snake.
But you do know consistent failure Snake. You want to get him into losers as soon as possible. So
Right. Well, now that I'm noticing too, yeah, no, consistent failure's under his last stock. This is actually a lot closer than I'm realizing.
he may be nice with Wolf.
And consistent failure is going to take that second game, but it ended up being a lot closer than I realized. So that's good. So tied it up one game apiece here, guys. Going into game 3. Winners will be moving on. Losers going to be sent down to the losers bracket. And Arca is not gonna go back to the Meta Knight. Thumbs up, guys. Here we go. Game 3, Smashing Rounds 41, our first game of the night. Oh, I'm going to Battlefield, and he's even trying to go for the home field advantage, picking Meta Knight's home stage. That's what I need to do more. If somebody says Battlefield, I need to make sure I go to Banjo's version of or Spiral Mountain Battlefield. Get the music going. I get all that.
That get you in the rhythm.
Exactly. See, this is the tough part. I go and I get my tush. How am I going to describe this? I get my butt whooped. 2 nights last week. Feel completely unmotivated to play. And then I go and I watch this. I'm like, this game's fun.
Yeah, I know a lot of
Today's local bracket
even
today.
the top players
Yeah.
find themselves being reinvigorated by weeklies.
By weeklies, yeah.
Just the idea to get out and still feel the passion of the game too, no matter how much you might get down.
Right.
Just in your competitive stance, but coming out to a weekly really helps and reinvigorate you.
I guess that that's so true because I kind of feel like I think it is kind of what I think Leffen was kind of tweeting about. I can't remember exactly. I think it was Leffen, but he was basically talking about how like players don't even want to, like all players want to do, especially the ultimate players, all they want to do is just play online and like never go out and like practice like locally or anything like that. I just kind of feel like, no, fighting games, you always got to, I say this as we're here at a local, you got to, represent your locals, or you got to help out your locals, go to your locals. And that's the thing, like a lot of these like top players, they're constantly streaming, and it's only by themselves in a chair in front of a camera. They don't get the human interaction anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, they get the chat, but it's not the same.
And I like the idea, support your locals, of course. But, I think it's more than support your locals. It's just like your locals give you that opportunity that once was never around. You
Right.
know, being able to have this consistent space, consistent time,
Right.
with a consistent community to come out and enjoy the game that you play.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
And it also gives you, like, yeah, again, that human interaction is such a big part of any sort of thing, but especially even in games, and especially fighting games.
But I don't want to turn this into a PSA. Look at Arca coming across the board. Can't make it back, though.
Yeah, ties it up. 1 stock. Here we go. And they're really kind of going toe-to-toe now.
I like that he's Meta Knight again. I cannot play Meta Knight, and just to watch Arca play him, it's
makes you like, okay, yeah, I see what he's supposed to be like now. Meta Knight, man, has probably one of the craziest like histories of the game. So good in Brawl that people wanted him banned. Down to kind of, I think he was okay in Smash 4, and again, I think he's a sleeper in Ultimate. Still doesn't really have that kill power, but it's all right. But he's kind of got the because this is what we're talking about. Got consistent failure up to 105%. Now he's gonna be really trying to fish to find that final kill, the B kill, I should say. But consistent failure is gonna take this to advantage, knowing that Arca's gonna be kind of throwing out more powerful attacks, and hopefully he's whiffing them. Good parry, see, just like that. Super close now.
Heat is out. Look at him.
But he's gonna go
Can't get it back.
underneath. Yep,
Oh.
yep. So smart with that, all that jumping. Now, if I'm consistent failure, he didn't give consistent failure time to pull out the homing missile, and the tornado is gonna take it. Arca taking the round against consistent failure in a very tight 2-1 set and a last hit situation. Good stuff to Arca.